Now, Good Morning Northwest, an 8-year-old girl dead possibly for months while her adoptive mom and boyfriend were arrested with the body in a coffin in their car.
So we have a dense fog advisory that's in effect till 10 a.m. and there's some snow in our future. We're going to have all of that information coming your way.
And the Cougs are in Cali getting ready for the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. And so is the 4 News Now sports team. Will bring us live reports all morning. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Friday, December the 16th. Mark Peterson is here with a look at that first alert forecast. All right, we're dealing with fog and more cold temperatures as we get ready for our Friday.
Yep, we're starting the morning off 20 both not only in Coeur d'Alene with okay visibility along I-90, but also some downtown visibility that's looking pretty good in 20 here in Spokane. The outlying areas certainly have some fog. So we look at the 4 things you need to know. That dense fog advisory again into the mid-morning. It's going to be colder than average. It should say continues to be colder than average. Occasional flurries coming through the low cloud deck, but snow and cold coming in next week. And when we say cold, colder than what we've been experiencing. It's Colville all the way down into the I-90 corridor, taking you all the way past Sprague, and then into Coeur d'Alene that we have that dense fog advisory. As you're traveling, allow for more time. You can see the dense fog that we have in some areas being reported. While Spokane International doesn't have as dense fog as the West Plains, be aware that you're going to see, again, that on Highway 2 as you're heading west and I-90 heading west, and, of course, heading on North 395, again, some dense fog there. Here's the look at the next 12 hours. Cloud cover and temperatures hovering in the low 20s all day long.
We just want this person found so bad.
Families of the Moscow murder victims say they have been given limited answers from police. The family of Kaylee Gonsalves says they are concerned critical video evidence could be erased the more that time goes by with this case being unsolved.
Now they're asking the community in Moscow to turn in any video evidence from around the time of the murders. Police are reviewing surveillance photos from a gas station 1 mile from that home. It shows a white car, and it was taken early that same morning. Police are looking for a white Hyundai Elantra from the model years 2011 to 2013. The Gonsalves family urges anyone to turn in video evidence before it's too late.
There's a 24-hour mark on a lot of those little video cams. There's a, a 7-day, a 1 month, a 1 month.
We're hitting the month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if the key part of the evidence is outside that residence, then we're
losing it.
The Gonsalves family says they are frustrated with the communication from the Moscow Police Department. They tell us they had a meeting with the department this week, but were not given many answers. The Airway Heights Police Department says the adoptive mother of an 8-year-old girl and her boyfriend killed her daughter and then hid her death from police. They were caught driving with her body in a coffin to South Dakota and spent the night in a South Dakota jail.
Today, the Airway Heights Police Department and the Spokane County Prosecutor's Office will apply for an arrest warrant. Police arrested Alexander Komoyev and Maddie Miller. As of now, police don't know how or when the child died. Komoyev told police the 8-year-old died a little before Halloween, while Miller told police her daughter died in September. The couple said they did not seek medical attention for the girl because the couple wanted to spend more time with her and they were afraid they would get in trouble.
Continue to work with the officials and the law enforcement officials in South Dakota to try to bring all of our circumstances together to see what we have as far as potential charges moving forward.
And we will continue updating you on this investigation as we learn more. We will update the story on KXLY.com.
And from the Breaking Now desk, a new round of Russian missile attacks have been reported across Ukraine earlier this morning, including in the city's capital of Kyiv. And according to a Ukrainian Air Force spokesman, this is the first time Russia has used strategic bombers. Right now, authorities say over 60 missiles have been launched at Ukraine. All districts in Ukraine's capital are experiencing water supply disruptions right now following these air strikes. Also just in, 9 power facilities have been damaged across Ukraine, affecting the country's electricity. The mayor of Kyiv has suspended metro services, adding that underground stations work as shelters. Following these large-scale missile attacks, the United States ambassador to Ukraine tweeted earlier this morning saying that Ukraine will prevail. She also added that the first U.S. shipment of emergency repair equipment has already arrived in Ukraine this morning. Now, these new attacks come after Congress voted to pass a bipartisan bill that includes $800 million in support of Ukraine. That bill, also known as the National Defense Authorization Act, is now headed to President Joe Biden's desk for final approval. Reporting in the studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Well, people in neighborhoods across Spokane are sharing online that their packages are getting stolen by what appears to be the same man. A stranger parked in front of this house a few weeks ago and stole a family's holiday joy. It appears to be the same man showing up with the same car. Spokane police say package theft can lead to felony charges depending on how much a package is worth. Police say installing multiple angles of security cameras at your home can also help officers solve a case.
Those types of pieces of information can get us vehicle information. It can also get us a better description of what the person actually looks like.
And the more specific a report is, the better it can help police form their cases. Police recommend you avoid leaving packages outside for too long, or schedule delivery, or have a trusted neighbor grab your package for you when you're not at home.
Tonight we're hosting the players from Washington State. The Cougars are in the building right now.
That is the Washington State football team in attendance at the Jimmy Kimmel Show last night. One of the perks of playing in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. The Washington State Cougars are just a day away from playing in the LA Bowl.
Yeah, and these last few weeks have been anything but normal for the team. Alex Crescenti is live from SoFi Stadium in LA, where the game will be played tomorrow afternoon. And Alex, one way or another, the Cougs are going to take the field and play tomorrow.
That's right, Robin and Derek. This team has been absolutely decimated with players out over the last 3 weeks or so, whether that be entering the transfer portal, injuries, getting ready for the NFL draft. It's so bad that Jake Dicker might even hit up me and Julian and say, hey, get in there. We need some bodies at wide receiver or safety or you name it here. If there's a position on the field, it probably needs to be addressed, as they're going to have an uphill battle against a veteran Fresno State team. But this team, they also got some veterans as well. And that's going to include senior wide receiver Lincoln Victor, who's had quite the football journey so far, from a Washington State high school football champion at Union High School out in Camas to taking him to the University of Hawaii and now to the Palouse. And he did hint last week that this could be the final time that he suits up for the Cougs, as he may be mulling the idea of just moving on now that he's graduated. But he said he's grateful for the opportunities that he's got so far.
But when you look back on it, man, I wouldn't change the journey for anything. I've been through ups and downs, adversity, different coaches, injuries, this and that, but it's all part of the process. And I think, when I look back on those times, there's such good memories because I spent it with such good people. And, I've been all over the place. This game has taken me all over the place, and I've built so many relationships that is the reason why I continue to keep playing this game, is the people around me. But thinking back from Union to UH to here, man, it's been so crazy to me.
And without the Cougs' top 3 receivers, you can expect Lincoln to have his number called quite a bit in the game tomorrow. He did have a breakout game in the Sun Bowl last year, so maybe expecting the same here in Los Angeles. But you can catch the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl 12:30 tomorrow afternoon right here on KXLY ABC. We're going to have a lot of fun over the next day. We're going to be going to a middle school later on this afternoon as the team's getting ready to play, hang out with some kids. So reporting live from SoFi Stadium this morning, I'm Alex Crescenti. Send it back to you in the studio.
And I'll tell you, Lincoln Victor is the kind of kid you want representing your program. I had a chance to meet him back in August, and he's a pretty impressive young man.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Best of luck to him. It is now 6:08.
All right, let's get things back over to Mark Peterson now with a look at those passes if you're heading out this weekend.
Traveling, you're not going to see huge issues at Stevens, Snoqualmie. Lookouts getting some light snow and a little bit of fog, but even 4th of July looking pretty good. So that's a very positive thing. Temperatures are going to be very cold, though, as you head out. We're going to have a full check of the forecast coming up.
And Terrain's Bazaar is back tomorrow from 10 to 8. We are talking all about the local artists and vendors you'll be able to shop from in River Park Square. That's coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And he has been touting free speech on Twitter since taking it over. After the break, why Elon Musk says he just banned a number of prominent journalists from the social media platform.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Sculptured Gardens. Ironstone Furniture and Fire wants you to have all the comfort and total joy. Whether it's a cozy reason to hit snooze, eat dinner, or a spot to kick back, we have furniture that is good looking, well built, and comfortable. Just add your favorite people. In stock now. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Spokane Valley Summer Theater presents Home for the Holidays, a big band Christmas, December 16 through 18, featuring 35 regional professional musicians and singers. A family-friendly show with 22 classic numbers, including It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Silent Night, All I Want for Christmas, and more. Performances at University High School Theater, Spokane Valley. For tickets, svsummertheater.com or call 509-368-7897.
The Christmas specials are rolling in this week to Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep with fantastic end-of-year buys on all Ram trucks and popular Jeep models, as well as big markdowns on all pre-owned SUVs and four-wheel drives.
But the best offer is with every vehicle sold, you'll get a free big screen TV with the purchase, making it the perfect time to visit our family-owned dealership at Dishman.
Dishman Dodge!
Bill's Heating and Air is now accepting applications for plumbers, electricians, HVAC professionals, and highly motivated people wanting a career in the heating and air conditioning business. Every new hire is trained in our one-of-a-kind training center, featuring instructors with decades of HVAC experience and a climate-controlled state-of-the-art lab where employees receive extensive hands-on training. Apply today in person at 1007 North Boulder Court, Post Falls, Idaho, or call 208-777-5528.
The Spokanites of Spokane are nestling into holiday glee with gifts on their minds. What Santa might bring me. What can I get Grandma that isn't ugly dishes? For my uncle, a Traeger, he loves to smoke fishes. My kids now have it all. I just don't understand. Good thing the general store is a toy wonderland. A gift for everyone in one stop, I swear. Carhartt jackets, Yeti coolers, even thermal underwear.
No matter the person, how big or how small, there's a gift here for everyone. So come one and come all.
All right, welcome back. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Elon Musk Twitter banned the accounts of multiple journalists last night, including reporters from the New York Times, the Washington Post, and CNN.
All of them have aggressively covered Musk in recent weeks. Neither Musk nor Twitter have explained the permanent suspension. Earlier on Thursday, Twitter shut down an account belonging to emerging competitor Mastodon. When Musk bought Twitter, he touted it as a place for free speech and open expression. These actions are now raising questions about his remarks.
Criminal charges were announced last night against 5 law enforcement officers in Louisiana in the death of this man, Ronald Green. He died after being arrested in 2019. He was not armed. His family says police initially lied by claiming Green died in a car crash. Police suppressed the body cam footage for 2 years, but when it was released, it showed Green's violent encounter with officers following a high-speed chase and crash after Green failed to stop for a traffic violation. Police claim Green resisted arrest. Video shows troopers kicking and punching him and using a taser.
Ford's cheapest F-150 Lightning electric truck will now set you back nearly $56,000. The company raising the price of its electric pickups twice in 3 months as it deals with steeper costs and supply chain issues. Tesla and other automakers are grappling with the same problems, warning higher costs are here to stay.
Friday morning, 10-second takeaway. Yeah, the dense fog advisory, and it's holding till 10 a.m., and there is dense fog out there. Icy surfaces as well. Take it easy driving and walking. 22 our high today.
A disturbing trend is emerging across Washington. People's money is being stolen at the grocery store without them even realizing it, including the food stamp benefits. According to the Department of Social and Health Services, scammers will put card skimmers on point-of-sale machines and steal card numbers from credit, debit, and EBT cards. The skimmers are hard to spot and can be installed in less than a minute. Kelly Cray lives in Linwood and was a victim of one of these scams.
I count on that every month. And it was quite a shock to me when one day I knew I had $300 and 2 days later I had nothing.
Now, Cray isn't able to work because of medical issues and needs her EBT money to survive. She says she filed a police report and reached out to Social and Health Services, but nothing came of it.
I was just flat out told I'm not going to be reimbursed. Maybe down the road, I don't know. But it's not like where there's fraud at a bank and there's insurance. And I couldn't believe that from the government. To not replace that stolen money is a crime in itself.
Yeah, tough situation for sure. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:15.
A brutal storm that spawned dozens of tornadoes has moved north and is expected to slam the Northeast with rain, snow, and ice. We're tracking that storm right after the break.
And Spokane's largest all-local winter market is back. Destiny Richards shows us what's new this year at Burzar just ahead.
Hey, Greens. How's everything going today?
Hey, Robert. We're good. Just checking in on that car loan we applied for.
No worries. Let me pull that up. Yep. Looks like you're approved and all set.
Hey, that's great news.
So, you headed over to the dealership now?
Yep. Just gotta make one stop first.
And we got a great rate, too.
Did somebody turn off the lights?
Don't forget your seatbelt.
This car won't start until you buckle up.
Seatbelt, Grandma. 1 hour, 2 hours, take up.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
However you say it, it's perfect. Together, we get there.
Since 1945, Sturm Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Spokane and surrounding communities. A lot has changed since 1945, but one thing that hasn't is our mission to nurture long-term relationships with our customers by offering quality products, flat rate pricing, and industry-leading workmanship. And with our 24/7 service, we will get to you anytime, anywhere. Call for a quote today and see for yourself why Sturm is Spokane's first choice for heating and cooling. Or visit sturmheating.com.
Magical moments, snowy adventures, warming up, making memories, a winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
'Tis the season to get great gifts you can enjoy all year long from the pros at Snow's Auto, like remote car starts, $40 off. New tonneau covers for the truck, 20% off. WeatherTech floor mats marked down. Or crank up the sound with a brand new head unit and get a free set of coax speakers or a Cerwin Vega bass package for $299. It's time to buy the best gifts everyone wants this week at Snow's.
This Christmas, treat yourself or a loved one to a new vehicle from Finley. With delayed payments for up to 90 days and bigger than normal trade-in values for your old ride, giving you plenty of reasons to upgrade to a new RAV4, Tacoma, or Tundra truck. And if you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got lots of great choices for everyone.
I'm looking for something sporty and fast.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Ho, ho, ho!
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Wigs.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Here is your live look this morning at 6:18. That fog is settling in some areas. Not terrible right now for us in downtown Spokane, but boy, you know, we've been dealing
for
with
days,
it.
right? Yeah.
Especially if you're traveling. Oh, feel for you.
Getting out of our area, reports that Ritzville's looking pretty good, but it's getting through the fog, then onto Ritzville as you're heading west. So that's
or
what
if you're flying somewhere.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah. There have been delays. Make sure that you've got the app for your airline on there and you stay in touch. 20 degrees right now into Coeur d'Alene. We're sitting as 20 as well. Very consistent, very foggy. We have a dense fog advisory in effect for Spokane all the way up to the Canadian line. That spills over into areas of the Coeur d'Alene, Rathdrum area. So take that easy and allow for an extra 15, maybe 20 minutes. Worst case scenario, you get a cup of coffee out of it, right? 22 for our high today. So we're not going to see that thermostat come, or the thermometer Thermostat set at 68, people. The thermometer's not going to go past 22. Overnight lows dipping down to 17. Let's take a look briefly at what's going on nationally. Again, the severe weather and the tornado outbreak, they're still recovering from that into the deep south. The weather cooperating for the recovery there, but look at this huge low, and it is all snow once you get past New England, where it's going to be rain, freezing rain, and ice. We're expecting feet of snow out of this into the northern plains, and cold weather dipping into Texas, where they're getting snow in the panhandle. For us, we're not seeing any snow yet, but we do have the ingredients for that. As we look at our 4-day forecast, we're going to see today not bad, tomorrow looking okay, mountain snow Saturday, Sunday. We could see that shift, and just we're on the edge of that. So light snow, but really into areas of the Palouse, I-90 south. And then we're going to see more mountain snows coming in for Sunday night into Monday. Temperatures today are going to be into the mid-20s for the downtown area, into the valley, and then crossing over into Coeur d'Alene. As we head west, we're going to have temperatures that, again, our official temperature comes out of OTX Geiger, Spokane International Airport, and that's where the National Weather Service has been doing it for decades. So 22, our forecast high there, 22 into Deer Park, 9 Mile. You could sneak out a 24-degree high. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a cold day. The planning forecast. So we can plan on colder weather. We can plan on about every other day, a pretty good opportunity to see some light snow come in because of the temperatures, and we don't have that much moisture in the environment. But light snow, again, Sunday morning. We'll see it again potentially on Tuesday with light snow. Look at the overnight lows into the single digits. Winter arrives at 1:47 p.m., the winter solstice. That's going to be on Wednesday with a high of 16, and then it rebounds to a whole 21 on Thursday, the first full day of winter. Gets back to what fall has been like for a month.
A whole 21.
My goodness. Ooh.
Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:21.
Thanks for waking up with us here on Good Morning Northwest. We will be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Are you okay? Someone help. Hello?
Without 340B, hospitals and clinics could close. Tell your member of Congress to keep 340B working for our community.
Enjoy life. It's time for the holidays at Sculptured Gardens. Discover a wonderland of unique and exceptional gift items, home decor, plants, and works of art. Items perfect for gift giving this holiday season. Enjoy life. It's time. East of Sullivan on Sprague Avenue.
This Christmas, if you're looking for exciting gift ideas for every season in the great outdoors, then you gotta get to Shred, where we're loaded up with the best gear you can use all year from the adventure pros at Shred.
You gotta go to Shred.
The big New Year's Eve party is at Chewelah Casino with 3 sets of cash drawings. Play your favorite games to earn your entries for your chance to win your share of over $15,000 in cash prizes. And every Saturday, you could earn bonus entries just by playing with your Sun Club card. Party, play, and win on December 31st during our 3 sets of drawings. Dance in the new year with cash prizes at Chewelah Casino. Learn more at ChewelahCasino.com.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
Northwest Winterfest is open Fridays through Sundays. It's the Northwest's largest illuminated holiday and cultural festival, now indoors and bigger and better than ever, with displays up to 130 feet long and 25 feet high, plus live performances, free interactive children's activities, and free admission for kids 10 and under. So come celebrate the magic. Your tickets are waiting at northwestwinterfest.com.
Hi, welcome back. Bazaar is back at River Park Square this weekend. You can shop from local vendors and artists on all 3 floors of the mall.
Yeah, they will be selling unique handmade jewelry, leather goods, clothing, artwork, and lots more. Destiny Richards is live with Terrain's most popular event.
That's right. Bazaar is back tomorrow, 10 to 8. It's going to be so much fun. Live music, family-friendly events, and more importantly, lots of local artists. We're here with Isaac Miller. You are a woodworker. Tell us a little bit about your kitchenwares that you'll be selling this weekend.
Okay. All the kitchenware that I sell is, like you said, it's all handmade wood product. The bulk of what I do, the best sellers of what I do, are the charcuterie board serving knife combos. And then I have a variety of different sizes and styles of serving bowls and boards and whatnot.
This is all so cool. I love the uniqueness and character of each of your things here. Tell us about how it's made. How do you make these knives and these charcuterie boards and these shapes?
Okay, so the knives are mostly handmade. I'll cut the shape out in a blank, and then I have to do a lot of the shaping handmade. And then the serving boards and the bowls, a variety of different processes where I'll start going through my machine tools, and then I'll have to finish them by hand. So it's a mix of machining and carving and those types of things.
Yeah, and this is your second Bazaar, and it must be great just to be around other artists and to be face to face with the people buying your stuff.
Yeah, no, it's really fun to get out and to be in the mix of an artist community and to feel to connect with other makers and just to feel that
camaraderie and people just being appreciative of art this time of year. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for showing us this. This is really awesome for anyone that cooks in your life. I think these will be great gifts. We'll talk to one more artist coming up later this hour. I'll send it back to you guys.
Not even somebody who cooks, who entertains, or just like wants something unique. Those are beautiful.
All right. Good morning, Northwest time, now 6:26.
As we go to a break, your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a new study cautioning parents about kids and TikTok. The app's intuitive algorithm recommends posts on the For You page that may interest users based on the content they share and interact with.
It's the speed and ferocity with which that algorithm is pushing addictive, dangerous content to children that really worried us.
Researchers at the Center for Countering Digital Hate created accounts pretending to be 13-year-old girls in the U.S., U.K., Australia, and Canada. 13 is the minimum age requirement to be on the platform.
Within minutes, it was sending self-harm and suicide content. And every 39 seconds, our test accounts received some sort of harmful content.
Experts now urging parents to stay on top of their children's social media usage. And we'll have much more on this study and what parents need to know coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
This is how it feels to do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Imagine that. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your green!
Sometimes you gotta start small. From throw pillows and water beds to 4 specialty stores under one roof, Furniture Row sure has changed over the last 50 years. And we couldn't have done it without you. Because being your local source for high quality and affordably stylish home furnishings and mattresses means the world to us. And we take pride knowing we've helped create lasting memories, smiles, and relationships within the communities we live and work. So from our family to yours, Here's to another 50 years. Furniture Row.
Of the holidays at River Park Square.
It's here once again, an adventure in Coeur d'Alene with family and friends. Trees will light up, snow will fall, while you're dining, shopping, and having a ball. Santa and STCU hid elves in secret spots. So keep an eye out, you could win lots. If you find our elf on a shelf while in downtown Coeur d'Alene, a Fig Pickles shopping spree, Seahawks tickets, or gift cards you could gain. So explore downtown shops like never before. Go to cdadowntown.com if you want to learn more.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker with the stories people are reading about this morning.
CIA says it's now released all of its documents involving the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The National Archives released nearly 13,000 government documents related to JFK's assassination. Kennedy was shot and killed in Dallas in 1963. Congress gave an original deadline of 2017 to release the remaining records, but presidents had extended that deadline until President Biden ordered the documents released in a memo yesterday. Biden has also ordered the remaining records to be publicly released by June 30th.
And big thing on the minds of Coug fans this morning, the LA Bowl in California, which is tomorrow. Washington State gearing up to take on Fresno State at SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, the Cougars are making their 18th bowl appearance in program history. We're joined now by the 4 News Now sports team, Julian and Alex, who have been live with us all morning long. Big game tomorrow, boys.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Robin, good morning again. Yeah, huge game between Washington State and Fresno State. And it's huge not just for the players and the coaches, but the athletic department and administration as well. Remember, over a year ago, this team was looking for a new head coach. They promoted Jake Dickert. They were looking for some stability, some consistency, and so far, Jake Dickert has been that guy. This team has overcome a lot of adversity this season, particularly over the last few weeks, with losing a ton of players to the transfer portal. Players will be opting out left and right. Jake Dickert's looking for some new coordinators as well. But his message all season long has been stay the course, Alex.
Yeah, and I'm sure he would very much prefer to be on the recruiting trail right now. A bowl game, for the 7th team in the Pac-12, maybe not the most prestigious, but I'm sure if there was no negative repercussions, he'd rather be down here recruiting some of the players. He's talked about that last week and some of the frustrations, but, it is a celebration. They should be rewarded for having a good season.
All right, guys, we know Coach Dickert's going to call the defensive plays with Brian Ward, the defensive coordinator, gone. Eric Morris, now the head coach at North Texas. Sounds like offensive play calling is going to be by committee?
That's right. Joe Filani is one of the guys that's going to be over there. You're talking about Clay McGuire as well. He's been kind of in the mix as well, like a by-committee play calling. Remember, Cam Ward came over here with Eric Morris from Incarnate Word. So this is going to be the first game that quarterback has been without his guys in his full college career. We'll see how it goes, but kind of a by-committee situation, particularly without their two top wide receivers, Donovan Ollie and Dejon Stribling as well.
Yeah, maybe that's where you see a little bit of, you throw out the X's and O's, you see a little bit of sort of backyard football come into play there. So it should be a fun game, though. I think it...
Well, that's actually what I was going to say. It might make it really fun, though, because you're just like, hey, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
Who's in? Who's out? What do we got?
All right, guys, thanks so much. Don't forget the game is on right here on 4 News Now tomorrow.
It sure is. Hey, let's get on over to Mark with our first alert forecast.
All right, good morning. Much warmer in Southern California than what we have. We're sitting at 19 degrees now. We do have clouds. We do have fog. And, again, those 4 things you need to know. The dense fog advisory we have, that's until 10 a.m. this morning. But the fog will continue past that. It's going to be colder than average. We're going to continue to see that. Occasional flurries still possible out of this low cloud deck, and then snow and cold next week. Here is the dense fog advisory again from the the Spokane region all the way north, Colville, and then heading into areas of the Central Plains. We do have limited visibility out there. We want you to be careful. Certainly into areas around Hayden, Coeur d'Alene. In the valley, it's better. We're seeing it improve into the West Plains, but still could impact some flights. So make sure that you have, again, your apps to your carrier so that you know what's going on. Here's what we have. We don't have a lot of change in temperatures. I mean, 19 now, the high today, 22. It's going to be cloudy and gray throughout the day.
And the impacts of our winter weather are stacking up. And with more snow in the forecast for next week, we are taking a look at how it impacts getting our kids to school. Spokane Public Schools says the ideal scenario, of course, is having kids in school every day. It's the best place for them to learn as much as possible while being surrounded by their teachers and friends. With that said, though, yet SPS encourages families to make the best decision for them on bad weather days. With all the snow that's been hitting our region these last few weeks, attendance rates have dropped.
Typically, in a school day, we have about 10% of our students who are absent. However, when we have some cold days, definitely we do have a decrease in attendance in our schools.
On those snowy, cold, and icy days, that number is more like 15 to 19%. That also takes into account other factors like illnesses. One of the many things considered when the district evaluates whether to cancel school is citywide walkability. And this is where you can make a difference in getting kids into the classroom. Homeowners and businesses are needed to make sure sidewalks are clear so students can walk to school safely. You're expected to clear a 3-foot path by 9 a.m.
And developing from the Breaking Now desk this morning, health officials are growing more worried of a new threat from strep A emerging in parts of the country. Health officials are concerned about a particular bacteria originating from strep. Now, the World Health Organization is tracking the potential uptick in strep infections, a sometimes life-threatening illness among children. And the CDC is also investigating the possible increase in invasive strep A infections.
Invasive group A strep is a disease, is a cluster of diseases actually caused by the same bacteria. And when people sometimes talk about flesh-eating bacteria, that's usually the bacteria that we're kind of pointing to. It can cause sepsis. Most of those patients, their illness is obviously worse than the typical strep throat infection.
Now, this all comes as the country faces a rise in respiratory viruses, COVID-19, RSV, and the flu. According to the Washington Post, the overlapping viral surges are causing some patients with back-to-back illnesses to suffer for longer, weeks, sometimes months rather than days. For COVID-19, the federal government says cases are increasing in at least 90% of the country. Now, the White House has decided to once again offer free at-home testing kits to all Americans. President Biden tweeting yesterday about the new plan he calls the Winter COVID-19 Preparedness Plan. He says it's to stay ahead of the increase in cases this season. Households can now order a total of 4 rapid COVID tests for free at covidtest.gov, and orders will start shipping next week, just days before families gather for the Christmas holiday. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thanks so much. Good morning, Northwest time is 6:37.
It's another chilly morning with some fog out there. Shocking.
Yeah, I know. We're shocked and stunned. That's a live look, again, overlooking downtown Spokane. You see the low clouds, you see the fog. Look for, the South Hill, 5 Mile, Green Bluff to have some dense fog. We're going to have more on your full forecast coming up.
And how a simple social media pedicure led to a new world record when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Your love isn't confined to an advent calendar. It doesn't stop when the Christmas lights come down. With the Salvation Army, your love lasts all year long. It puts a present under someone's tree today and a roof over someone's head tomorrow. It brightens Christmas morning and the hardest nights for hardworking families. Together, we love beyond bell ringing. We love beyond snowfall. We love beyond Christmas.
Snow is in the air, and it's beginning to look a lot like savings during the holiday sale at Furniture Row. Stop in today because everything is on sale. That means huge discounts store-wide on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, decorating your entire home just got easier with 4 years no-interest financing. So pack up the sleigh, pick up grandmother on the way, and shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
remote car starts, new high-performance lighting, cool new rims and tires, and great prices on speakers, amps, and subwoofers. If you're looking for the best Christmas gift ideas, then go to the pros at Snow's.
Hey, thanks for working through the holidays.
Clara, Dad says you're working over Christmas.
Here you go, Mrs. Parsons.
Let me pay you.
No, you're not going to pay me.
We are the helping hand.
Holly, happy holidays, Clara.
Thanks for everything you do, Clara.
We couldn't let you be alone for Christmas.
We purchased a tree.
Oh my gosh,
Are you okay? Someone help. Hello?
Without 340B, hospitals and clinics could close. Tell your member of Congress to keep 340B working for our community.
This Christmas, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay and take advantage of year-end specials on your favorite Toyotas. Plus, delay payments for up to 90 days, making it a great time to check off your wish list for that perfect gift from Findlay.
All right, your kid's favorite app could put their information at risk. TikTok is under fire, and some lawmakers want it gone for good.
In Idaho, the app is no longer allowed on state-issued devices. It's a complicated issue, and parents are trying to keep up with trends while keeping their kids safe. The FBI, state lawmakers, and even Governor Brad Little, like we told you yesterday, all sounding the alarm on the popular app. Governor Little says he banned it on state-issued devices because of security threats posed by the communist Chinese government. TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is a Beijing-based company. According to SafeWise, the information you share on TikTok is not private. They use it to find videos that you'll like, and SafeWise says what you share is released to third parties. Even with the risk, it's hard to ignore how popular it is.
Kids have it. It's really difficult to be in a situation where we have known vulnerabilities on TikTok, and yet my kids are on it all the time. I'm not in a position where I feel like I can ban them from using TikTok. So I'm participating with them, and we're having the conversations about security.
Amber McCullum says she talks with her kids about what happens if their information is compromised and how someone can steal their identity. She works in the tech industry and does have concerns about cybersecurity with TikTok.
10-second takeaway on a Friday morning. Well, it's all about that dense fog advisory and the fact that it's going to take another 10, 15 minutes to get to where you're going safely. So allow for that. Icy conditions, walking and driving, 22 the high today.
Speaking of TikTok, this video of a pedicure really set the app off. 38-year-old Tanya Herbert celebrated losing 100 pounds by having her feet done and recorded the event on the social media platform. That's when everybody saw her huge feet. They're 13 inches long. The video went viral, and soon Guinness World Records declared she had the largest feet of any living woman.
Just wow. I mean, I can't imagine the tough time she's had just finding shoes.
Finding shoes that fit, yeah.
And that are cute. Probably not
no
very
doubt.
cute shoes. It's now 6:42.
All right, Destin Richards is live at River Park Square this morning.
That's right. Bazaar is happening tomorrow. A great opportunity to buy some last-minute holiday gifts. We'll be talking to one of the artists that's a part of the Bazaar tomorrow. That's coming up.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Get what you really want at Wendell Nissan. Murano, Rogue, Pathfinder, Frontier, Titan. It's our year-end clearance going on now. Great financing and selection on new and used vehicles. Wendell Nissan at the Y on North Division.
The big New Year's Eve party is at Chewelah Casino with 3 sets of cash drawings. Play your favorite games to earn your entries for your chance to win your share of over $15,000 in cash prizes. And every Saturday, you could earn bonus entries just by playing with your Sun Club card. Party, play, and win on December 31st during our 3 sets of drawings. Dance in the new year with cash prizes at Chewelah Casino. Learn more at ChewelahCasino.com.
This holiday season, the General Store has a gift for everyone. We have a huge selection of name brand toys, clothing, sporting goods, pet supplies, camping gear, hardware, grills, and much more. Get your copy at any of our 3 locations or visit generalstorespokane.com to view our biggest gift guide ever. And don't forget to visit our new store in Liberty Lake, now open. The General Store. We have the fun stuff.
Fred's year-end inventory reduction sale is on now. Save on all major appliances at this sale.
High-capacity GE top-load washers start at only $4.99. GE self-cleaning ranges start at only $5.49. And GE stainless French door refrigerators start at only $15.99. Fred's carries the full line of highly rated GE appliances, and they're all on sale.
Take advantage of year-end inventory reduction savings at Fred's Appliance.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a diamond superstore, a center for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary rings, a showroom with unique creations as well as award-winning designers, a fun, comfortable, no-pressure place where you are free to make big, small, or even no decisions at all. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Get what you really want at Wendell Nissan. Murano, Rogue, Pathfinder, Frontier, Titan. It's our year-end clearance going on now. Great financing and selection on new and used vehicles. Wendell Nissan at the Y on North Division.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ain't Too Proud, coming to Spokane this January.
It's now 7:15. Tomorrow, you have a chance to get locally curated and handmade gifts for the holidays.
Terrain's Burzar event is the winter version of the bazaar that takes place in downtown Spokane every summer. Destiny Richards is live this morning at River Park Square with some of this weekend's vendors. We've seen some cool ones already.
Yeah, really cool stuff that's going to be at Burzar tomorrow. We're now here at Summer Hightower, who's a jewelry maker. I'm a sucker for jewelry, and all of this stuff looks so pretty. Tell us a little bit about making jewelry and about your store in the Perry District.
Yes, so I own Veda Lux Boutique in the Perry District. It's a vintage boutique and a jewelry parlor for all of my jewelry. We do lots of fashion design and styling and all the fun things. I've been making jewelry since I was probably in junior high, and then in 2009 we opened our brick and mortar. So yeah, it's just every year it kind of progresses and evolves, and it's really fun.
Yeah, and are you being a part of Burzar for the first time, or is this not your first rodeo?
No, I think we've done every single year.
All right, and what's your favorite part? Yeah, what's your favorite part about just selling your jewelry and being a part of this event that really highlights local artists and makers?
I mean, I think that's the most important part. Is it's a very nice community of local artists that you get to come down and support all in one sitting. So it's like the best place to meet new local artists, and everybody can kind of share ideas, and it's great.
Yeah, and get some inspiration too, which I can see that you've been inspired by so many different things. There's something for everyone here, and we have been talking all about Burzar since a couple of years ago. We were live here in 2021 as well. So definitely a great mix of artists that you can see tomorrow, 10 to 8 p.m. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
All right, lots of different cool stuff you can check out at Burzar for sure.
For sure is right in here.
I was trying to hold that back. It just wasn't going to happen.
Hey. Everything's okay. Thank you for covering your sneeze.
We're all right. All right, good morning, everybody. Maybe you're allergic to fog. That could be it. We've got lots of it. Dense fog advisory in effect till 10 a.m. It goes from the I-90 corridor all the way to the Canadian line and then spills over into Idaho. And we're seeing some fog there on 95 heading north. So everybody just take it easy. 22 our high today. We're going to have that low cloud deck, those gray days. Tonight it's going to be cloudy, more fog coming in, and temperatures at 17 for the overnight low. Satellite and radar. Okay, the radar's not picking up much, but the satellite certainly is. We do have that upper level cloud cover that's coming across, and you can see it's just going to keep coming, so we're not going to get any breakout sunshine here. In fact, we look at our 12-hour forecast, and it is really all about staying in that cloud deck, and that goes all the way down 395 into the Tri-Cities and all the way in northeastern Washington and North Idaho. So again, if you want to see some sun, you may have to get to the top of a ski hill to maybe break out of it. Temperatures today, mid-20s into the valley, into Liberty Lake, rolling over into parts of Coeur d'Alene. Not bad. It's going to be colder as you head west. Temperatures official, our high official 22. Look for that again at Fairchild. Cheney's 23 degrees. Again, with fog and low clouds, so we want you to be prepared for that. Here's a look at the planning forecast. It is going to be low 20s all the way through Sunday, into the teens, Monday through Wednesday. Wednesday, winter arrives. Overnight lows. To highlight this is going to be the single digits. We want you to get ready for the really cold temperatures. Now, if you're going to be skiing, you're going to find some cold conditions, no doubt. 49 degrees north, high today of 20. Again, you're on packed powder. Higher elevations looking really good. Lookout Pass, again, more the same. Packed powder there. They've had several inches of new snow, 21 for the high today. So you have to be prepared for the cold weather. 20 at Schweitzer. Machine groomed surfaces there. Silver, 16 for the high today. And machine groomed, so the groomers are going to be great, and 19, and you're going to have machine groomed surfaces at Mount Spokane, and night skiing as well at Mount Spokane, which is one of my favorite things, because the wind's not there. It's just, even though it's cold, it's calm. I love it.
Nice.
It is pretty fun.
Yeah.
It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
Don't go away.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Chewelah Casino.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire wants you to have all the comfort and total joy. Whether it's a cozy reason to hit snooze, eat dinner, or a spot to kick back, we have furniture that is good looking, well built, and comfortable. Just add your favorite people. In stock now. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Save now with Bi-Mart's Christmas Savings Book, arriving in your mailbox this week. Inside, you'll find 16 pages of store-wide savings. Save on decorative throws and pillows. Small appliances make great gifts for all. And save on everyone's favorite snacks and holiday beverages. Watch for our Christmas Savings Book in your mailbox and find it posted online at BuyMart.com. Our employee owners are bringing you more Christmas savings and value every day this holiday season. Bi-Mart, where your membership matters.
With our huge expansion, Lookout Pass has doubled with 500 acres of new terrain, including 14 new intermediate and advanced trails, plus a second quad lift. Our terrain is twice as big and twice as fun. This is the year to ski Lookout Pass. We still have the best powder. We're still the most affordable with adult tickets as low as $52. And we're still the most fun with friends and family. Make the easy right off the interstate drive to Lookout Pass. Visit skilookout.com for more.
This Christmas, if you're looking for exciting gift ideas for every season in the great outdoors, then you got to get to Shred, where we're loaded up with the best gear you can use all year from the adventure pros at Shred.
You got to go to Shred.
Complete vehicle window tints, new heated seats, and right now when you buy a new stereo head unit, you can get a free set of coax speakers. This Christmas, if you're looking for the perfect gift, then go to the pros at Snow's.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Let's get you up to speed on everything you need to know for your Friday and your weekend here in the Morning Sprint.
Destiny Richards is live at Spokane's largest local winter market.
And Mark is telling us about a fog advisory that's in effect this morning.
But we are just one day away from the Cougs' big bowl game in California. Let's get to Julian Minenzone live from SoFi Stadium.
And Washington State football is one day away from taking on Fresno State here in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. And so far, this Washington State team, remember over a year ago, was looking for some consistency after departing with then head coach Nick Rolovich. So far, Jake Dickert has been that guy. And all year long, the message to the team has been stay the course, stay the course. And so far, staying the course has got them to a 7th consecutive bowl appearance. It's got them to this beautiful venue here at SoFi Stadium and potentially to an LA Bowl championship back to Pullman. Kickoff 12:30 Saturday right here on KXLY.
As we look at our First Alert weather, and that First Alert weather app, by the way, free and available in the App Store. It'll keep you up to date. We do have a dense fog advisory till 10 o'clock. Highs are going to be cold, 22 for our high. It's 26 into Coeur d'Alene. As we look at the next 12 hours, it's going to be those gray skies, the cloudy conditions. Highs are going to be in the low 20s all day long. And then as the sun sets, temperatures into the teens overnight. We'll see single digits for the overnight lows next week. But for now, it's cold enough.
Families of the Moscow murder victims say they have been given limited answers from police. The family of Kaylee Gonsalves says they are concerned critical video evidence could be erased the more time goes by with the case unsolved. Police are reviewing surveillance photos from a gas station 1 mile from the home. It shows a white car, and it was taken early that morning. Police are looking for a Hyundai Elantra from the model years 2011 to 2013. The Gonsalves family urges anyone to turn in video evidence before it's too late.
The Airway Heights Police Department says the adoptive mother of an 8-year-old girl and her boyfriend killed her daughter and then hid her death from police. They were caught driving with her body in a coffin in South Dakota and spent the night in a South Dakota jail. Today, the Airway Heights Police Department and the Spokane County Prosecutor's Office will apply for an arrest warrant. Police arrested Alexander Kermoyarev and Mandy Miller. As of now, police still don't know how or when that child died. As we learn more, though, we will keep you updated on KXLY.com.
People in neighborhoods across Spokane are sharing online that their packages are being stolen by what appears to be the same man. A stranger parked in front of a home a few weeks ago and stole a family's holiday joy. Well, it appears the same man showed up in the same car again. Spokane police say package theft can lead to felony charges depending on how much a package is worth. Police say installing multiple angles of security cameras at your home could help officers solve a case.
And a new round of Russian missile attacks have been reported across Ukraine this morning, including in the city's capital of Kyiv. And according to a Ukrainian Air Force spokesman, this is the first time Russia has used strategic bombers. Right now, authorities say over 60 missiles have been launched at Ukraine. All districts in Ukraine's capital are experiencing water supply disruptions right now following these airstrikes. And the mayor of Kyiv has suspended metro services, adding that underground stations work as shelters.
And we have been live in River Park Square this morning talking all about Terrain's Bazaar event. It's the winter version of the bazaar that happens every summer. You can find jewelry, mugs, leather goods, home goods, original artwork as well, all sorts of things at Bazaar. It's from 10 to 8 tomorrow, and there's also going to be live music and family-friendly events.
Elon Musk's Twitter banned the accounts of multiple journalists last night, including reporters from the New York Times, the Washington Post, and CNN. All of them have been aggressively covering Musk in recent weeks. Neither Musk nor Twitter have explained that permanent suspension. Coverage of these suspensions will continue on Good Morning America.
The CIA says it's now released all of its documents involving the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Kennedy was shot and killed in Dallas in 1963. President Biden ordered the documents released in a memo yesterday. Biden has also ordered the remaining records to be publicly released by June 30th.
With more snow in the forecast for next week, we are taking a look at how it impacts our kids getting to school. Spokane Public Schools says the ideal scenario is having kids in school every day. But SPS encourages families to make the decision that is best for them on bad weather days. With all the snow that's been hitting our region the last few weeks, attendance rates have dropped, as with illnesses. You can find out more about how kids are impacted by winter. That's on KXLY.com, and how you can also help them, especially if you are a homeowner. We're back with a check of weather coming up for you right after this quick break with Mark Peterson.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
There are many different ways that Numerica gives back. Financial education is my way of giving back to the community. by being able to help members in branch and getting the opportunity to go out into schools and teach kids about how to put themselves in a better position financially.
This Christmas, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay and take advantage of year-end specials on your favorite Toyotas. Plus, delay payments for up to 90 days, making it a great time to check off your wish list for that perfect gift from Findlay.
Hey, thanks for working through the holidays.
Clara, Dad says you're working over Christmas.
Here you go, Mrs. Parson.
Let me pay you.
No, you're not going to pay me.
We are the helping.
Holly, happy holidays, Clara.
Thanks for everything you do, Clara.
We couldn't let you be alone for Christmas.
We purchased a tree.
Oh my gosh,
We're half an hour away from sunrise. It is a foggy start in many areas with a fog advisory, a dense fog advisory in effect till 10 a.m. We want you to be aware of that and make sure that you allow plenty of time as you drive out. We are going to see temperatures into the low 20s, not only today, but Saturday and Sunday. It's next week. Temperatures in the mid to upper teens, but the overnight lows into the single digits. Yeah, it's going to be cold with the chance of light snow coming in on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. By the way, winter arrives Wednesday.
Okay, what you got? You ready?
I almost forgot to get my script fanned out for us. So this is for everybody still doing that holiday shopping. We wish you best of luck. Hopefully you can get it done this weekend.
And go Cougs!